The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, second canto, first chapter, text number 7, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on June 15th, 1974, in Paris, France.
Prayena munayo rajan nirvitya vidhisedaka naigunnasthya ramante sma gunanu kathane hare. So, there is a stage which is called Paramahansa stage. At that time, one is not very strictly following the regulative principles. Not that they are not following, but they are above all regulative principles. But we should not imitate that. That now we have become Paramahansa and we can neglect our regulative principles. No. The Paramahansa stage is described here. If you simply imitate that now I have become Paramahansa, I do not require to follow rules and regulations, but you must prove that you are Paramahansa. That what is that Paramahansa stage? That is Naigunnasthya ramante sma gunanu kathane hari. His only business is to glorify Krishna. He does not do it. Not that I have become Paramsa, let me eat and sleep. No, the symptom is that he cannot waste a moment without glorifying Krishna. That is Paramahansa. At that time, you can know that when you cannot remain, even for a single moment, without describing Krishna, then you can know that you are on the Paramahansa. No attachment. Anything material, simply attachment for Krishna. Then you can give up the regulative principle. Not before that. Don't imitate. Unless you come to that stage, positive stage. It is not that simply negative. Negative means you must stand on a positive platform. Therefore, those who are Sunnavadi, simply negative. The other day some Jain Buddhist came. He said that to become desireless. These nonsense people, they do not know it is impossible to become desireless. They are thinking, therefore they are disturbed. Always. It is not possible to become desireless. That is negative portion. Nirvana. That is Buddha philosophy. Nirvana. Stop this material nonsense. But unless he has got positive activities, how he can give up this nonsense? Parang drishtani vartata. He must give good engagement. Otherwise he will go on committing all nonsense. Just like you have been given good engagement, deity worship, and so many other things you are engaged. Therefore you have no time to divert your attention for nonsense things. And simply artificially, if you want to stop, no. The USA government, they try to stop this intoxication habit, LSD, millions of dollars. Not a single man was stopped. Not a single man. And here in Krishna consciousness, as soon as they come, immediately. Why? Parang drishtani vartate. When you understand that it is bitter intoxication, why should I go to LSD? That is required. So here it is said, Prayana munayo Rajan, my dear king, Nibbitta vidhi. Vidhi and Nished, the two things. We say you chant Hare Krishna mantra and private, no illicit sex, negative and positive. So, Vidhi means do's and Nished do nots. So this is the beginning of life. Don't try to become Paramahansa, Munoya, from the very beginning. Then you will fall flat. That is not required. When you actually be situated, Naigunne. Naigunne means above the material nature. That is called Naigunna. This material nature is called Traigunna. Traigunna means three modes of material nature. Goodness, passion, and ignorance. So, when you become above these three gunas, then there is possibility of becoming Nirgunna. The Arjuna advised Arjuna, Starigunna Vishaya Veda, Nistarigunna Bhavarjuna. Vedas, they are dealing with these three gunas. Vedas giving direction according to the guna, the Satagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. The one who is in the Satagun, for them there are 6 Puranas. Satagun, Tamagun, Rajagun. 18 Puranas there are. Some of them are for the persons who are situated on the modes of goodness. And some of them are for the persons who are in Rajagun. And some of them are for persons of Tamo. Just like in the Vedic Shastra, there is also recommendation to worship goddess Kali. That is for the Tamagun, not for the Satagun. For the Satagun, the Vishnu Puran, Brahmanda Puran, Brahma Vaivarta Puran, Bhagavat Puran. Because knowledge has to be given to everyone, but according to his capacity. If one is in the Tamagun, you cannot raise him immediately to the Satagun. Tamagun is meat eating, drinking. These are Tamagun, the darkness. So, the Vedas has given chance then. All right, you want to eat meat, all right, you eat meat, but offering to the goddess Kali, restriction. It is not required, but the rascal will not hear immediately, therefore giving some concession. All right, you can eat meat by offering sacrifice, not the cow, but one lower animal which is useless, like goats, generally goat and the chicken, they do that. But it is not meant for the Satagun. Satagun's prescription is different. Rajagun's prescription is different. On the whole, we are always mixed up with the Satagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. That is our material position. Therefore, sometimes we come to Krishna consciousness when we are in Satagun, again sometimes fall down. By Tamagun attacks, Rajagun attacks. So, we have to become above these gunas. Trayurra Vishaya Veda, Nistarigurna Bhavani. Arjuna advised, Krishna advised him that you become above these 3 gunas. So, how it can be done? It can be done simply by hearing about Krishna. This is Naistarigunyastha Namante Sma Gunanu Kathane Hari. If you simply engage yourself only hearing about Krishna, then you understand. This is the process. Simple, no other business. So we have given you so many books. Don't sleep. Don't waste a single moment. Of course you have to sleep. Reduce it as much as possible. Eating, sleeping, mating and defending, reduce it. Nidrahar viharakadi vijito. That is the example given by the Goswamis. Nidra, ahara and vihara. Ahara means eating and vihara means sense enjoyment and nidra means sleeping. Nidra ahara viharakadi vijito conquered. That is spiritual platform. No more sleeping, no more eating, no more sex life. That is perfect. And one who can conquer over these three things, eating, sleeping and sex life, is fearless. Ultimately, there is no requirement of defense because they can meet any situation. That is Paramahamsa state. Nidvyata. Munaya, prayana munaya, rajan, nidvyatya vidhini. For them there is no regulation. Don't imitate that have become some of our students exhibited that there is no need of regulation. We are all Paramahamsa. Paramahamsa not rascal number one. Here is the test. When you will not be influenced by the material qualities, Rajagun, Satagun, Tamagun. And the test is the nidraharo viharakadi vijito. The conquering over the sleeping. Nidra, first thing is mentioned there. Sleeping and eating and sense enjoyment. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Gunanu-kathani. The Goswamis, they are always writing books. Gunanu-kathani. Gunu. What is the writing books? When you write these books, what is that? They are simply describing the different activities and attributes of Krishna. Anukathane. Anu means not whimsically. Following the superior authorities. You cannot write anything which is not approved by the superior authorities. Therefore, we have to give examples, quotation from the Shastra, that what I am speaking, it is supported by the Shastra. Not that I have inventive power. I can do, I can write anything. That is nonsense. Anugatane. Anugatane means you must hear from the authority perfectly, then try to write. Not that you write whimsically, whatever you like. That is not allowed. And that will not be accepted. Therefore, in the beginning, in this chapter, we learn this word, that Varyanesha Rajan, Varyan esate prasna krituloko hitangnipo atmavis sammatam. Atmavis sammatam. It is approved by the realized soul. Not that whimsically I do something, I will question something. No. It must be, the question must be approved by Atmavid, self-realized person, and the answer should be given by the self-realized person. Atmavid sammataha. This is wanted. So we have no independence. As in materially also, we have no independence. And there is no independence, either material or spiritual. But if falsely thinking to become independent, that is called illusion, maya. The rascals do not know that there is no independence at all, either materially or spiritually. Just like the outlaws, they have no independence, either criminally or civilly. When he is a civil citizen, good citizen, there is no independence. And when he is criminal, there is no independence. So why he is thinking that I shall act this work criminally and become independent? That is not possible. And because they cannot understand it, they are rascal. What is thinking independence, that is illusion. Where is your independence? Illusion. Maya. When you are under the strict rules and regulation of the material nature, how you are independent? They think that to surrender to Krishna, this is slave mentality. I shall remain free. But where is your freedom, sir? That is it. So there is, so long one is rascal, falsely thinking that is independent, there must be the regulative principle. He must observe the regulative principle within himself. In this way, when he is actually situated in the transcendental platform, that is called Nirgunna Stha. Stha means situate. Tishtati, it is Stha, one who stays, not flickering, permanent. Nirgunna. This Nirgunna means devotional service. This is Nirgunna. That is stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Mancha vyavicharini bhakti yogena jasivati sagunan samatitaitan brahma bhuya kalpa. Brahma bhuta prasannatma nasochati nakankhati samas sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhakti lavati para. Everything is there. So, Nirgunna means one who is 24 hours engaged in devotional service. He is in the Nirgunna platform. No more influenced by these material qualities. Mancha Abhyavicari. Abhyavicari means without any flaw, without any fault, simply according to the restriction or instruction of the Shastra and spiritual master, one is strictly following and engaged in devotion service, then he is Saguna Samatitvaetan. He can conquer or surpass over the three modes of material nature. And his stage is Brahma Bhuta. Brahma Bhuvaya Kalpata. So when you are actually on the Brahma, that everyone can say, I am now on the Brahma Bhuta. The symptom is there. You cannot cheat. Now what is that? Now, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. If you are actually on the Brahma Bhuta platform, then the symptom will be Prasannatma, jolly, always. There was no more moroseness, always jolly. That is the first symptom. Oh, I am now free from the material clutches. Because as soon as you are actually engaged in devotional service, there are no more, punishment by the material nature. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. Therefore, he is always jubilant, Prasannat. What is the meaning of Prasannat? Prasannatma means na sochati, na kankhati. He does not desire anything, does not lament for anything. That is Brahma. If there is something lost, never mind. Krishna desired, lost, that's all. And if there is gain, he does not jump over. Oh, I have done this, I have done this. Like monkey. No. Everything Krishna. I am engaged in Krishna's service. Suppose if there is some loss, so it is Krishna's desire. And if there is some profit, it is Krishna's money. I don't possess anything. Why should I jump? Jump, of course, you can jump. We have gained so much thing, so many things for Krishna. That is another. So na sochati na kankati samat sarveshu bhuteshu. Then he is equal to everyone. He understands that everyone is the spirit soul. Somehow or other he is entangled in this material body. So, because I am now Mad Bhakti, Prasannatma Nasutati Samat Service Mad Bhakti, then he is fit for transcendental service to the Lord. And after being liberated from this Trayuna, three material, one has to be situated in the Naistayaguna. Here it is said, Naigunya. Naigunya, Naistayaguna. The same meaning. Naigunyasthya ramante, enjoys life. As soon as you come to the platform of Naigunya, without being infected by the three material qualities, then ramante, everything is pleasure. Ramante yogina anante. Therefore those who are yogis, who are bhaktas, bhakta yogi, they also enjoy life. It is not that we restrict that don't enjoy senses. This is not enjoyment, this is bondage. This is bondage. Suppose I am enjoying either illicit or legal sex life, I am become under bondage. Even it is legal sex life, I get children. There are so many things I have got duty to the children. So, either goodness or ignorance, this is bondage. This is bondage. Therefore, one has to become above the Trayuna. That is called Naiguna. Naigunyasthya ramante. That's enjoyment. What is that enjoyment? Ramante yogina anante. That is not limited enjoyment, but few minutes. No, anante, eternal enjoyment. Ramante yogina anante. And that is satya ananda, that is real ananda, that is real bliss. When your ananda does not stop, it continues, that is real ananda. And the ananda or the pleasure which is for few seconds or few minutes, that is not ananda. That is illusion. Real ananda is it will continue. It will never stop. It will never end. Therefore it is said, Ramante yogina anante. Anante means unlimited. Ramante yogina anante. Satyananda, that is real happiness. Iti Ramapadenaso parabrahma iti avidhiyate. Because when we enter the platform of continuous blissfulness, ananda, that is the connection with, that is the meaning of Rama. The Rama Parabrahma. That means when one is situated in the service of the Parabrahma, then his life is successful. So here it is said, Naigunyasthya ramante isma gunanu kathane hare. Then not a single moment is wasted without talking about Krishna. Vachangsi Vaikuntha Gunanu Varnane. In other places it is. Savai Mana Krishna Padaravindayo Vachangsi Vaikuntha Gunanu Varnane. So practice this. First of all, fix up your mind on the lotus feet of Krishna. And that is called Savai Mana Krishna Padaravindayo. So if your mind is fixed up, then other senses will act, because other senses are acting under the leadership of the mind. Mind is your enemy and mind is your friend. When the mind is engaged in Krishna consciousness, that mind is your friend. And the mind, when it is engaged in other consciousness, that is your enemy. So you can create your mind, friend or enemy, according to your desire. If you fix up always, the deity worship means to fix up your mind on the lotus feet of Krishna. Always worshipping Krishna. So therefore I am asking why there is no Uncle Bell. There must be Uncle Bell, the lotus feet of Krishna. So if you fix up your mind, then immediately fix up your mind on the lotus feet of Krishna, immediately you are Nirgunasya, situated in the Nirguna, transcendental platform. In another place it is also said, Sinnatam Sakatha Krishna Punna Savana Kirtana Riddham Tastha Avadrani Vidunati Suhis Satam. Krishna is situated within your heart. He is your best friend. Sridham Sarvabhutana. He is always willing how your perfect welfare can be done. Krishna is so nice friend. I am taking the body of a hog, there is also Krishna advising me. And when I am in the body of a human being, there also Krishna is advising me. Krishna is so kind. Therefore, Sridhar Sarvabhutana, he is friend not only of human being, but the hogs, dogs, cats, everyone. Sridhar Sarvabhutana. This is the science, one has to know. Bhoktaram Jagatavasam Sarvaluka Maheshwaram. And Sridham Sarvabhutanam Gyatta Mam Shantimicchati. So everyone is trying to become leader of the society, Sridham, welfare actor. But that is impossible because he is a rascal. How he can become their friend? One's business is that he should make friendship with Krishna and advise others also to make friendship with Krishna. That is real leaders. That is real leaders. And the rascal, he does not know what is his own benefit, and he has become a leader. Sanatana Goswami says, Apunar hitahit kichu nahi jai. Sir, I was minister, and people used to say that I am very learned scholar and this and that. But I was also accepting. But actually, since I am come in your contact, I thought that what kind of leader I am. I do not know what is beneficial for me. I am such a leader. I am such a fool. I do not know my own benefit, and I want to become leader to lead others for benefit of life. A blind man, he does not think that he is blind. How he can lead others, other blind men? But this is cheating. All these leaders, so-called rascal leaders, they are blind themselves. They do not know what is the aim of life, and then become leader. And the leader, blind leader and the blind follower, they are all going to hell. This is the position of the world. So therefore, we should be careful that don't imitate that I have now become Paramahansa. I do not require to follow the rules and regulations. Let me do whatever I like. Don't do that. The taste is there. Taste is there. Here it is said, Gunanu Kathane Hari. When you are Paramahansa, then you have no other business than simply to hear about Krishna and chant about Krishna. Thank you very much.